Does anyone have the blue marker? The blue.
Oh, we got that on video too.
Oh my god. Do you raise the table a little bit?
We're going to walk through this. Now, we're going to break this down just like we did at the lower leg. When you see the word, break it down by each word. That should position yourself on where you need to be, okay? So if I see extensor, we're talking about forearm. If I see extensor, I'm automatically going to put them in a pronate position. I'm going to be starting from the lateral epicondyle or that lateral side. I'm coming down the dorsum of the hand, okay? I see extensor, that's where you should be already positioning yourself. I hear carpi, I'm coming down into the carpal bones, right? Radialis, it should be on the radial side. Okay, so if you orient yourself just by, because I know it's a little bit of alphabet soup, just break down the name. You can at least orient yourself and get yourself in position. All right, now most of these are going to be coming from either the lateral or the medial epicondyle. There are a couple exceptions to the rule. All right, so the origin of extensor carpi radialis longus. Megan, origin, please.
Distal 1/3 of lateral supracondylar ridge of humerus.
This is one of the exceptions. So it's longest, so it's longer, so it's actually going to start up here on that lateral supracondylar ridge that we palpated yesterday. So it starts a little bit higher because it's longer. Does that make sense? Where does it insert?
Base of the second metacarpal.
Base of the second metacarpal. Haven't we just already palpated that? Right? So we already know that the metacarpals are running right here. Agreed? So there's the base right there. So all we have to do is, there's extensor carpi radialis longus. That's all there is to it. Next slide, please. There we go. Extensor carpi radialis brevis. Extensor, pronate, lateral side. Carpi, going to the carpal bones. Radialis, somewhere on the radial side. I oriented myself. Origin, please.
Common extensor tendon from the lateral epicondyle.
Okay, so now we have the lateral epicondyle groups, right? So we're going to start right here in my lateral epicondyle. I might as well make a big dot there because we're going to be here a while. And where does this one go?
Base of the third.
Base of the third. Well, that's easy enough. There's base of the third. Brevis. Longest is longer. Brevis is shorter. Well, if we have radialis, what do you think we need to have in the group? Ding. Ulnaris. Very good. You guys will get there eventually. Origin, please.
Common extensor tendon from the lateral epicondyle.
Sounds familiar. And where does this one go to?
Base of the fifth metacarpal.
We already did that. Extensor, pronated, lateral side. Carpi, carpal bones. Ulnaris, ulnar side. Second, third, and fifth. We ignore the fourth. For now. We'll get back to the fourth in a second. All right? Next slide, please. Extensor digitorum. I hear extensor, lateral, pronated, except we're going to the digits. So I think I need to go out here somewhere. Got to go to her actual fingers, right? So I'm going to pass the carpi. That makes sense to me, right? So what's the origin of extensor digitorum, please?
Common extensor tendon from the lateral epicondyle of humerus.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
And then the insertion is base of middle and distal phalanx of second through fifth.
Base of middle. So there's her middle. And distal. Didn't we do something similar to that in the foot? Doesn't that sound kind of familiar? Right? And by the way, extensor digitorum is in the arm. Extensor digitorum, back of your hand. Extensor digitorum. Okay? That's our extensors. Just breaking it down by the name and understanding the landmarks that we've already palpated and found. Understanding that the base is more proximal. So keep that in mind. So this is the base of the phalanx. It's going to be the more proximal side. Right? All right, next slide, please. One more. With the Anconius. Extensor Indices. So extensor, back of the hand, okay. Indice. What finger does it go to?
Your index.
Index finger. I mean, they got really lazy with this one. All right. So what's the is the extensor indice on your muscle worksheets? Okay. What is the origin? What's the origin of extensor indice?
Posterior surface of distal shaft of ulna and interosseous membrane.
So distal. So we basically down here, and if you look at the picture, that's about right. Correct. Interosseous membrane. So we're going to be like this general area, the extensor indice, and I know it's going somewhere to the index finger, but where exactly?
The tendon of the extensor digitorum at the level of the second metacarpal.
We just did extensor digitorum, right? Extensor digitorum longus tendon, kind of inserted. Similar thing that indice is doing. It's kind of hooking up with a bigger tendon, right? And you can see how it comes down. So it's kind of comes like this and inserts into the finger. I'm not going to draw over her. Does that sort of make sense? So that's our extensors. I don't think there's another extensor, is there, Ariana? I think that's it. Yeah, then we go to carpal flexor then. All right? That sort of makes sense. So if you want, you can draw on their arms. Or you can just take like a piece of tape and make a little tapeworm and just basically